through this door lies another dimension. One of beeps, one of boops. A reality where 8-bit and HD clash. This is the point where new retro meet. The 6.5 dimension, protected by the arcade overlord. You have crossed into the turbo zone.
SteamWorld Dig is a game that I have owned 4 times. Meaning I own four versions of the same game. And they're all the same game. There's really no difference between the versions except for what console they're on. My first time buying this game was on the Wii U. My second time buying this game was on my 3DS. My third time buying this game was on my PS4 digitally. And then my friend Teddy from Majority sent me a copy physically for the PS4 through the SteamWorld collection. I own SteamWorld Dig 4 times. And yet, this is the first time I'm talking about it. I'm doing a video on it. So if you're coming here wanting to know my thoughts on this game, wanting to know if I even like this game, I own it 4 times. I think that alone should tell you enough. SteamWorld Dig is a really interesting indie game. It is a mixture of a game like Dig Dug, one of my favorite arcade games, and Metroid, one of my all-time favorite games. The game is about a robot named Rusty who has come to this town because his Uncle Joe has left him this mine. Uncle Joe has passed away, and Rusty now has this mine. At first, you're just mining to gain resources to give to the town, to help the town prosper. But as you mine deeper, things get a little strange, and you've become to uncover a little more about your Uncle Joe. It's a really interesting concept, and what sounds like it could be kind of boring, just digging, finding minerals, going back to the surface, trading them in for money, and buying upgrades is actually strangely addictive. And this game is super short. You could beat this game easily in about 4 hours. This run took me 3 hours and 22 minutes. You could beat it in about 4 hours. It's a super short game. It's the perfect kind of pick up and play game, and it's really addictive. Each time you start out at the top of the mine, and you mine your way all the way down. Meaning that the way that you mine is totally up to you. You can just try to go all the way through, or you could take your time and try to gather as much resources as you can, which I would highly recommend if you want those sweet upgrades. Some of the upgrades you could only find in these like platform challenge areas, which are really fun. This game's controls are really nice and tight and responsive. Rusty is really fun to use. So finding these platform challenges and getting those special upgrades, not only is it fun, but it also helps you in the same way as finding upgrades in Metroid. It'll help you open up paths that you previously couldn't get to, which is really cool design. Speaking of design, I really like the way this game is presented. The Old West style with the robotic characters is strange, but it works really well. I really love Rusty. He's up there with like Commander Video as one of my favorite indie game characters. There's just something about this game. I just really love this game, and I just keep buying it, and I'll probably keep buying it as many times as I need to. I mean, if I ever get a Vita, I'm pretty sure I already have a Vita copy waiting on me from the store for buying it on PS4 because of the cross-buy thing. So, I mean, that's 5 basically right there. I will keep buying this game until I can't buy this game anymore. I'll probably, you know what? I need to buy it on Steam. I need to do that because I want to support them. And I have their other games. Since I have the SteamWorld collection here, I have SteamWorld Heist, and I also recently got SteamWorld Dig 2. I haven't played those two games, but I will be playing them very soon. As I have other games I'm playing right now, like Dragon Ball FighterZ, but I will definitely be playing those games, and I will be doing videos on them as I play them. So you'll get to hear my thoughts. But the original SteamWorld Dig, it can seem a little short, but it's really replayable, it's really addictive, and it is such a good indie game. If you're wanting a good indie platformer, like I said, this is Dig Dug mixed with Metroid, which is a surprisingly fun experience. It can be a little tough, especially towards the end, but there is a lot to enjoy with SteamWorld Dig. It's a game that I would highly recommend to everybody, unless you don't like happiness or joy or fun. I would definitely recommend this game to absolutely everybody. This game is fantastic.
Hey geeks and gamers, TurboBot90013 here. Remember to subscribe to the Turbo Zone for more content. The Arcade Overlord, thank you. Stay retro. Turbo Zone.